Hi. I heard from some people asking me, where are my videos? Where did they go? They stopped. Well, I'm retired. So I took the month of August off, which was just wonderful. And I laughed a lot. I rested a lot. I read novels, and I regained my creative spark, which had begun to fizzle. Today, I read an article about risk taking and how we tend to take fewer risks as we age. And that leads to our lives getting smaller and smaller. The article was written by a woman who was definitely determined not to let that happen to her, as she was on a rock climbing, I can't say expedition because it was out of a hotel where they had some rock climbing. And she was, in a harness, and she had a guide. So there was nothing much bad that could happen to her physically. But nonetheless, it was a risk. It was definitely out of her comfort zone. And she didn't know if she could do it. But she tried anyway, and she actually did manage to get past her fears and get all the way up and then all the way back with no ill effects. But, there are other risks we take in life. The little ones, like trying a new restaurant or trying a new dish at a restaurant that you go to often and always have the same thing. We take a risk as to whether it will be any good. As I just mentioned a little bit ago, risk taking is about stepping outside of your comfort zone. And, so it doesn't have to be anything big. It can be just picking up the phone and calling somebody that you've just met. That's a risk. You might be rejected, but then again, you might just have really started or laid the foundation for a nice friendship. So sometimes risk can be worth it. I took a risk about 18 months ago when I decided to start this new business, something I hadn't done for a couple of decades. So I was a little rusty. And it was a risk. I had the thoughts, will I succeed? Will I run out of money? Will anyone want what I'm offering? I definitely stepped out of my comfort zone. And I kept taking risks. And I keep taking risks even today. And I keep doing it because things like a comment I got recently from a workshop member that said she's gotten so much out of it that, instead of this big amorphous mass called retirement that she was absolutely scared of, she now has looked at more specifics and been able to see that, my goodness, it actually looks doable. And she can find fulfillment here and she can find fulfillment there. And she can actually let go of her job if she chooses to. And that wasn't there before. So just to finish up, what are you going to risk today? Where can you step out of your comfort zone? As I leave you, remember to laugh and have fun, and see you the next time.